the urgency for the US to find a China plus one alternative may also reduce, which means that India also now has an opportunity to sharpen its value proposition, not just hope for a spillover advantage, hope for an advantage wherein, the US doesn't want to go with China, so they come to India. India also now has an advantage of making sure that we provide a value that the Chinese cannot or any other country in the world cannot.
I agree with you. I think the fact is that if the US and China agree to a trade deal where I'm not getting into the rare earth. I think it has been discussed enough here. Let's focus on the tariffs now. India is worried about the 50% tariff. 50% of our exports are becoming unviable to US. And we need to do something about the tariff if we have to get back to our GDP growth, which was originally envisaged before the 50% tariff was levied on us. Now, the question is, how do you ensure that? And if US and China have a great deal and the tariff, for US, also US-China also comes down significantly. Now, the entire Southeast Asia, all the competing countries, whether it's a Bangladesh or a Vietnam or a Malaysia, Indonesia, South Korea, everybody has a tariff for exports to US, which is significantly lower than where India is. Now, if China also goes there, I think we have a huge challenge in terms of our exports to US. Now, as far as a deal with US is concerned, I'm sure a sweetheart deal between US and China will weaken our hand. I mean, whether we admit it or not, the fact remains that US needing India, the need of US for India in such a scenario will to an extent get reduced. So we have to, and you are right, sharpen our value proposition and position ourselves differently. There are certain red lines as far as India is concerned. We cannot probably open the farm sector the way Thailand has opened or some other Asian countries are opening up for US farm products. We just cannot do it. It is not acceptable politically and economically. So we have to figure out alternates. We have to figure out certain other things. I don't think we have something like a rare earth, which China used very effectively to, for lack of better word, arm twist US. Now, we don't have some lever like that. So Absolutely. We have to really work hard. Of course, our population of 140 crore, a huge market for consumption, is attractive to US corporates. And we have to play to that sentiment and try and extract a deal